we have a digital asset that can be everywhere and nowhere at the same time. The laws of various jurisdictions, the regulatory frameworks of various jurisdictions, those should be considered assets in a playbook that we figure out how to leverage. And so whether you're talking about wanting to establish the legal right to live in another country in case we get to another lockdown situation and you are prohibited from leaving one country, well, if you've got a legal secondary residency in Portugal or Italy or New Zealand or someplace like that, if you have a legal residency there, you have the legal right to be there. And so you would have, by establishing a secondary residency, you maintain a high level of freedom of travel when you might not otherwise have that freedom of travel. And when you have significant wealth, however you define that, I think it's just it's short-sighted to maintain all of that wealth in any single jurisdiction. Even if it's a great jurisdiction like the United States is. And the United States is a great jurisdiction for assets. But as we've seen very recently under the Obama administration and the Biden administration, and even really under Trump's first administration when he was very much anti-Bitcoin or like a no-coiner type of mindset, it's like, if you've got a lot of wealth in Bitcoin or crypto, whatever you want to call it, and they're not the same. I mean, I don't equate the two, but if you've got this wealth and this type of asset that doesn't have a clear regulatory framework, or maybe even a hostile regulatory framework, you better have banking and you better have financial relationships in a more favorable jurisdiction.